Hey guys, this is Brendan Nixon with Coldwell Banker Real Estate in Brookline. We're doing a referral Thursday interview here, and I'd like to introduce Dave Johnson. Dave.
Hi, how's it going, everybody? My name is David Johnson. I'm a mortgage originator with Bank of England Mortgage in the West End.
Nice. So yeah, we're going to be talking about the home buying process, and we're going to go over a few tips and things that might be helpful. So let's kick it off.
Awesome. So as a buyer or a seller, what would be the initial steps if they were to come to you and want to sell or purchase a home?
Sure. So on the sell side, if you were looking to sell your house, I'd definitely love to just get to meet you. So if you just contact me, you'd be able to share with me why you're selling your home. I'd be able to go over some strategies with you as to how we best market your property. We could start getting it prepared for the, first showings, and then we could discuss, any fees that are associated with selling your house and kind of give you an expected timeline. And if you were looking to buy a house, you would sit down with me. I would introduce you to a great mortgage broker like Dave Johnson. If you needed a mortgage, then we'd start kind of game planning where and why you need to move. I'd start, connecting you with different properties, and then we'd start touring.
Next question would be, how much does it cost to use a real estate agent, such as yourself, or I should say use your services?
Sure. So when you're looking to buy a home, a lot of people don't know this, but the seller actually pays for the real estate agent on both sides. So that is where the commission is going to come in, and that's going to come out of the price of selling their home. So when you're a buyer, it does not cost you anything. There are a few very rare instances where you would pay a fee, but it's extremely rare, and you would have to, and I would let you know way ahead of time. But other than that, the seller's going to pay for it. So you as the buyer pay nothing.
Awesome. And what would be the benefit of somebody using agent as opposed to going in and representing themselves for an offer?
Sure. There's a lot of, intricacies that go into representing yourself in a real estate transaction, especially as the buyer. So the seller is almost always going to have an agent, and that's a professional who's going to know all the ins and outs, all the legal language, and they're going to be trying to get the highest price for the home. Whereas a buyer's agent is going to be looking to represent you and get the best deal for you for your value. So we're going to be negotiating. We're going to be dealing with contracts. We're going to be connecting you with any other professionals in the industry that you might need, such as mortgage brokers, lawyers, anything, you name it. And the other thing is we'll be running around scheduling the home showings and kind of, driving you guys around. Sometimes you'll get to take a nice trip in my car if you want. And, it's really an all around kind of encompassing service.
Yeah, so it sounds like a chauffeur and a realtor all in one.
Yep. So we're definitely kind of here to fight for you and go to bat for you when the time comes.
That's awesome. That's great stuff.
Yep.
Thanks for being here today with me, Brendan.
And, yeah. So I guess first question, do you have to put 20% down every time when you get a mortgage?
You do not. So that's one of the biggest misconceptions in my opinion. So you could put down as little as 3 to 5%, and for qualifying programs, you can put down 0%. Some people don't even need a down payment, which is awesome.
Wow. Okay. Really cool. And I guess what's the difference between a pre-approval and a pre-qualification?
So a pre-approval is I get documentation from you. I verify everything is verified, which is more insuring to you as the agent. A pre-qualification is you verbally tell me you make X amount, you have X amount saved up. So I'm going off of what you verbally say. Unfortunately, sometimes between what somebody says it's verbal and actual verified documentation can be different. So it just ensures to the realtor that they can actually afford that.
Okay. So pre-approval is more official?
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Okay. What items would you need to get a pre-approval?
So we'll say for this example, a standard W-2 employee, what I would need for them, picture of the front of their license, most recent 30 days worth of pay stubs, most recent 2 months worth of bank statements, and most 2 recent years worth of W-2s. And that'd be enough to open up a loan application, start running scenarios, and see what we're pre-approved for.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks so much, Dave, for being here.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.